left my heart in misery. That's when I found out the blues would always be a part of me. Let me tell you this. You see, when she left me, she gave me the blues. That was the last thing I thought I could use. But now I'm glad she left me. I'm glad she gave me the blues. You see, I went out and found me. I went out and found me someone new. That's why I can say this tonight. Hey, hey, the blues is alright. Hey, hey, the blues is alright. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is alright. Hey, hey, the blues is alright. It's alright. It's alright. Every day and night. Let's testify. Say it again, y'all. Hey, hey, the blues is alright. 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 It's alright. It's alright. Every day and night. I'm gonna play it for you now. She left me. I'm glad she gave me the blues. You see, I'm grateful to the blues. It was the blues that brought me to you. Yeah. You see, she's never given me the blues. I never would have found someone sweet like you. That's why it's hard, y'all. Hey, hey, the blues is alright. Hey, hey, the blues is alright. Oh, hey, hey, the blues is alright. Hey, hey, the blues is alright. It's alright. It's alright. Every day and night. I just gotta say it again. Y'all help me testify. Hey, the blues is alright. Hey, hey, the blues is alright. Hey, hey, the blues is alright. Hey, hey, the blues is alright. It's alright. It's alright. Every day and night. Do it again. Hey, hey, the blues is alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, this is Uncle Funky Jones, and it's now time for the Poppa Blues and Southern Soul Show with your host, DJ Poppa.
That's right. Good evening, and happy Monday. Welcome to another edition of Monday Night Blues and Southern Soul Show. I am your host, DJ Poppa, and that voice you heard was the one and only Uncle Funky Larry Jones, the Texas Radio Hall of Famer. And you can catch him every Saturday on KTSU 90.9 from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. His segment is called The Ultimate Backyard Party. But guess who else you can catch hanging out in the background right at the radio station? Me. I'm his co-pilot, hanging out with him. Every Saturday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Right after Chili Bill Smith, Midday Groove, 10 to 2, and then there's Uncle Funky, 2 to 6 p.m. So make sure y'all tune in and show us some love. But happy Monday. Thank y'all for tuning in. Finally, Regina, always showing love. How you doing, Regina? Thank you for joining us. Hello, cousin Deborah. Hey, how you doing? Happy Monday. As usual, I'm here in my seat. I'm just catching my breath because I did something I don't normally do. I went to the fire station today, and that's after, I play the clubs on Fridays and Sundays. And so, to say the least, my night was real short. Before I knew it, my alarm was going off, and I was headed to the station, but I picked up extra shift. And I had to run home and prepare for my show because for some reason for my show, I get energy. Doesn't matter how tired I am, I get energy. And I'm ready to have fun. But let me shout out Chrissy Love. They had a concert this weekend and at the Blue Room off North Shepherd, and I was the DJ, and I had quite a few artists there. Don B. Soul, City Boy P, uh, Miss SPJ, Queen Danae, and they put on a pretty good show. But if you know me, uh, stay kind of busy. And I'm going to tell you about the other show we got coming up with the Men of Soul, which is, I have these dates. Yeah, bear with me for a moment. I want to make sure I give the correct information. But while I'm looking for that, this Saturday, um, just in time, we'll be giving a crawfish festival. That'll be April 25th at 636 Trammell Fresno. That's in Fresno, Texas. For further information, you call Stacy Smith 832-306-2823 or Tori Lewis 281-965-0469. It's the all-you-can-eat crawfish while supplies last. Pre-sale tickets are $35, $45 at the gate. They have myself, the DJ, Poppa C, and badass DJ Pooh with Brian Jack and Zydeco Gambler. So that's gonna be nice. I mean, for that price, with free, all you can eat crawfish and entertainment. And look at the weather report just before I came on my show. It's gonna be nice and cool, man. I think the high gonna be like 77, something like that, low in the 60s. So that's a perfect day for a crawfish festival. So y'all might wanna get it in. But while I'm looking for this flyer, let me shout out to my wife, an accomplishment. She made 40 years as a flight attendant. 40 years, it's a long time for American Airlines. So, and she's still flying the friendly skies. And also, my daughter, who is right now is Miss Harris County, she's in the running for Miss Texas in June. And she's selling ads. She's fundraising for her. I think every ad they sell, they get like $1,200 in scholarship money. So full page ad is $350. Half a page is $200, and 1/4 of the page is $100. So you can promote your business or add a personalized message through B&W ad pages. So this is her trying to get money, scholarship money. Hey, Lady Audrey, you know I was gonna find you. But she's running for Miss Texas in June. Right now she's Miss Harris County. And they keep her busy because I had to take her to the radio. What's up to Larry? He's in the building. Yeah, she was in the grand entry at the rodeo first week, that first Monday. It was fun, but she makes a lot of appearances as Miss Harris County. So we got a famous cross Miss Texas because let me tell y'all, any ounce of scholarship money, $1, $2 is beats because right now college ain't cheap at all. So if y'all would want to donate, you can always contact me. I mean, you don't have to buy an ad. You can just donate to her cause. But once again, a full page ad is $350. Half a page is $200. And 1/4 of the page is $100. Her name is Kara Hunter, and she's running for Miss Texas. Right now, she holds the crown of Miss Harris County. That's my middle baby. So yeah. And one more announcement. I don't know why I can't find this thing when come on, but I'm trying to find this because I'm on the show with Leroy Allen, so I want to push it for him. Yeah, it's called the Soul Men Show. The date is May 9th at Taylor's of Houston, hosted by me. You have a host of artists, male artists in the house, T-Dash, Leroy Allen, Mac Under Gravity, to name a few. But it's going to be quite a show, all male show. So keep it on your mind that May 9th, Mac Under Gravity, Greg Watson, R.L. Bell, Lord Hughes, T-Dash, Leroy Allen. So make sure you keep it on your mind. Thank you, Leroy, sending it to me. I found you, Leroy. Thank you. But yeah, that's what's going on here. And let me send a special shout out. I did that show Saturday, and Rue Davis made a special appearance. And Rue took the mic for a little bit and did a little something. And Rue said, Poppa C, I'm getting ready to drop a new album, man. I'm going to send it to you first. So come on, Rue. You got my email, man. So drop it, man. But he was sharp, man. Rue was sharp, man. He was sharpest cat in the room, from rooter to the tutor. Yeah. So anyway, thank all of y'all for joining us on our Blues and Monday Night Show. You know, as we do it, I'll play a song, and after my song, we bring in our first guest. And I'll tell you who both our guests are after this song. But let me shout out everybody tuning in. Lady Audrey, my cousin Deborah, Regina, finally. Miss Denise, thank y'all for joining us. So y'all hang in there, and I'm gonna play the song, and after the song, we're gonna bring in our first guest. It's our Monday Night Blues and Southern Soul show, y'all.
This song is dedicated to all those men out there that's loving these women, getting all these babies and leaving them on welfare. If a man get one baby and leave you, it's his fault. But if you let a nigga come back and get 2 or 3 more babies, honey, that ain't nobody's fault but yours. Now I know it sounds good when these men get to talk about how much he love you and all that stuff. But honey, when your rent ain't been paid, your children ain't got no shoes, they can take that love stuff and go to you know where with it. You see, I'll tell a nigga in a minute, you ain't getting nothing up in here, baby. You wanna know what I really think about?
Hey, Sarah Willow.
I'll tell you what love is, and this is no lie.
Leroy Allen.
Love is a 5-letter word. Yes, it is. I'm talking about M-O-T-Y. You see, love without finance is like a dress shirt without a tie. Love is a 5-letter word. Yes, it is. I'm talking about M-O-T-Y. You can't live on kissing, on a warm embrace. And in case your child misses, you gotta have cash to take its place. Oh, talking about M-O-E-Y. Let the poets write on love. It sounds so good, I can't deny. Let them write about the stars up above, or write about the moon that's in the sky. See, I know what's happening, baby. Without it, you haven't got a thing. But if you got money, let me tell you what you can do, baby. You can live just like a king. Oh, you can't live on kisses or a warm embrace. No, just in case your child misses, you gotta have some cash to take his place. Yeah, sweet talk come easy. And sometimes it'll get you back. But love is a fine little word. Yes, it is, my honey. I'm talking about M-O-E-Y. Oh, M-O-E-Y, baby. I need a love, but I need money. You see, love is a minute spend a baby. Money don't love me. I got to have some money. I need a love, but I need money. You see,
Hey, Roy, I'm glad to be back, man. I'm glad to be back. But I just got reminded, I am a first responder, fireman and paramedic for years, and in Canada, not in Canada, I think it's New York, they had a plane crash into one of the fire trucks. Had two pilots that died, and both firemen on the truck were hurt. So y'all keep me in your prayers and pray for not just them, pray for the families who lost their loved ones, the two pilots, and speedy recovery for the firefighters. But not just them, first responders all over the world. So y'all make sure. It's been a grind. I've been lucky all these years to go on a fire, come out of the fire, and make all kind of crazy calls on the ambulance, and still have my health. So it's a grind. Let me tell you. If you ever been in a hot fire, man, look. Woo, I'm not laughing when I come out of there. I'm not going there. So y'all keep them lifted up, keep in your prayers. But our first guest today, he's been a legend in the game himself. He's a podcaster. And I first got introduced to this artist when I was playing at a club. And this young man used to ride his bike to the club all the time. And he would always ask one song by Cadillac Man. I had never heard of Cadillac Man. This was years ago. And I played that one song with that guy because a lot of times when DJs in a mix, you might be up tempo, you might be in the middle, you might be down, but some people walk up to the DJ booth all the time. Went no different last night when I was at the club. They ask for a song. I don't care where you at. They want that song right then. And that guy would come in there, and he wasn't homeless, but it wasn't well to do. But he gave me $1, put $1 in my tip jar. They kind of get me motivated. I can change the tempo again. You want to hear every Friday he came to that club. And he was on the dance floor by himself. But after I played it so much, everybody else started liking it. They were on the dance floor with him. But I tell you what that song is in just a little bit. So y'all help me welcome one and only Cadillac Man. What's up, my brother?
What's going on, my friend? How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, we got you in the building,
What
man. What's up, Cadillac, man?
was that?
I said, we got you in the building. How you doing, man?
And I'm blessed. I'm honored to be in the building. You know, I've been telling a lot of people it's about time somebody interview me. I've been doing all the interviewing, but little to what most people don't know, I'm an artist too. So somebody need to find out some things about the Cadillac man.
Well, guess what?
What?
The night is your night. Tonight's night, like Betty Wright said. We're going to talk to the Cadillac man. So tell me something about the Cadillac man.
The Cadillac man was, I come from a very black historical city that people know all over the world, Tuskegee, Alabama. You know, Rosa Parks is from Tuskegee. Booker T. Washington from Tuskegee. George Washington Carver from Tuskegee. Lionel Richard is from Tuskegee. And the legendary Tuskegee Airmen got started in Tuskegee.
Yes. That's a lot of rich history.
One of the most, it's fair to say, has more black history than any state in the United States.
And that's Tuskegee, Alabama.
Right, Tuskegee, Alabama.
And when I go to the fire station in the morning, you know, I love to sit there and read, get myself wound up for the day. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do when I get to work in the morning, is sit in the office and I'm gonna research.
Oh yeah, Tuskegee is rich in black history.
Yeah, I didn't know Lionel Richard was from Alabama.
You didn't know he was what?
From Alabama.
Oh yeah, he was born and raised there, right down from the Tuskegee Institute High School. Matter of fact, that's where his band got started at Tuskegee University back in the 60s.
The Commodores?
Yeah, the Commodores. But they weren't even called the Commodores in colleges. But after they found, before they went to Motown, they put that name together. But they started right there in Tuskegee, him and a guy named Ronald LaPrade, who was also born in Tuskegee, his bass guitar player. And all the other members come from different cities.
Okay. Look at you coming in with a bunch of knowledge, but let y'all know that he's not only an artist. Cadillac Man has a podcast himself, and he just had a podcast forum in Alabama. What part of Alabama was that?
I had my I host my first annual Southern Soul Podcast Festival in Opelika, Alabama this past Saturday, March 21st.
Yeah, and he sent me a flyer a while back, and I had a crazy weekend. I mean, I was literally booked all weekend long, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I can promise you, if I know soon enough, I keep myself available because I would like to network with other podcasters. And
I'm extending an invite to you now, Gary, for the second. The first one was so successful, we didn't have any. We ran out of chairs and tables. So many people showed up. So we had artists all the way from Virginia, Jacksonville, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. There was networking. It was like one big family reunion. So next year you have an invite. I'm giving you an invite. Hopefully you can make it next year.
I'm scratching that date out for everything to make sure, because you gave me a year in advance notice.
Right.
And you know, it's like, you know, I don't know, I'm not saying you compare your music to other folk, but I like to compare my conversation, my interview, and, you know, mannerism to other podcasts, which I do watch. And I watch Jennifer and a few other people, K9.
K9, Lady Coco. You got Vicky B.
Yeah.
You got Real to Real, and a host of others.
Yeah. So, you know, we all have our own different little flavor and our own way of doing things, man. But let's get to you and your career. How long you been performing for singing?
I've been doing Southern Soul for 9 years. I came off the porch in 2017.
He came off the porch in 2017, huh?
Right. When I came off the porch, there was no King George. There was no 803s. I was Tucker. I opened up for Tucker a lot. His manager, the late great Cliff Williams, always gave me an opportunity. So I used to do a lot of opening acts for Tucker. And they had Lomax, they had O.B. Buchanan, they had Sir Charles Jones, Willie Clayton, you know, and Omar Cunningham, Big Rob, you know, some of your old veterans. They didn't have the new art. They didn't have the West Love and the King George and the young guys and the big males then.
Right. The cool thing about that roll call you just did.
Mhm.
Except to name a few, most of the guys have been on the show, man.
Great. They all
Yeah,
some talented artists.
yeah, all powerful, man. And great interviewers, man. Great energy.
Right.
I love it, man. And you know, the highlight of my day a lot of times is that when I have guys like yourself on the show to learn right off the bat. To me, that's pretty cool and makes the show worthwhile because guys like yourself, we got all this stored up knowledge and need to share it because most folk on here that's listening to the show, they on here because they like music and Southern soul and they're curious about the artists that they've been listening to. They get a chance to put a face with the music.
Well, like on my podcast, I tell a lot of artists, I say, to get that connection with your fans, to keep that loyalty, fans need to give their attention. They need to know more than just your music. It's like any other relationship. When you first meet a person, the first thing you do is get their name. Like, hey, how you know? My name is Sylvester. What's your name? My name is Roger. But to get to know the person, you got to know some things about that person. So the more you know about that person, the more you start gravitating. So now when you see that artist perform, you got some kind of rapport with them. Like every artist should know how I came up. Any fan of mine should know how I came up with the name Cadillac Man.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna be my fan, these are some things that you should be able to know about me. I should be transparent enough to tell you those things.
Well, you're stealing my questions, man. That was gonna be one of the questions, man.
Well, I'm a podcast.
You're stealing my question, man.
I don't want to be married to my side. My bad.
How did you get the name Cadillac Man?
I got the name Cadillac Man back in 2010 when I moved from Phoenix, Arizona. I bought a Cadillac in Phoenix, Arizona. I drove cross country to Alabama with it. And when I got to Tuskegee, Alabama in 2010, I saw Cadillacs everywhere. And so I just started recruiting people, just going around just recruiting. And in about a month's time, I had over 59 Cadillac members, all different makes and models. And I used to drive through the city with about 59 Cadillacs behind me, and I was the ringleader. So the local police department and other city officials thought I was a gang leader. So an elderly gentleman told me, since you know how to organize, you need to turn it into an LLC, make it a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And he showed me how to do the paperwork, and I started the first chapter of the first registered Cadillac club in the entire state of Alabama. I made history.
That's pretty cool. So, did you get the popos off your case after you organized and became a business?
Did I do what now?
Did you get did the cops get off your case when they found out it was a business legit?
As a matter of fact, the chief of the police, once he found out the positive side things I was doing in the community, because we were raising money to help senior citizens pay their utility bills. We bought medication for the elderly. We did toy drives at Christmas time. We did school supplies during the school season. So once they found out that we was doing a lot of productive things in the community, I got a speeding ticket one time about one of his rookies. The chief pulled him to the side and put him up on game on who I was in the community and what I was doing in the community. Needless to say, that ticket disappeared.
Hey, man. Some perks we get, man.
Yeah. So
did you still have the organization still going on today?
No, a lot of my members, about 9 or 10 of my members just died. Some had car accidents, some died of illness, and the membership started dwindling. People always got to make a joke. They say Cadillac killing off his members. But anyway, I kind of got into the music thing, and I kind of like gravitated to the music. But I did teach the history of music. Like I taught the history of Cadillac. A lot of if you're gonna be in something, you need to know the history. I taught them when Cadillac was invented, but 1902 by Henry Leland, the same man that invented Cadillac in 1917. He invented Lincoln Continental as well. So I taught the history of Cadillacs, and I also came up with the original saying that 9 times out of 10 that go for you as well, a Cadillac gonna be the last car we ride in.
Yeah.
Think about it. Only 5% funeral home got Lincolns.
Yeah.
But 95% of them worldwide got Cadillacs.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, man. I was heading down 45 going toward Dallas. And I got to Dallas. The guy was leaning on his Cadillac. I've got the name of the funeral home. And his slogan was, "You can trust us. We'll be last to let you down."
Yeah, like I said, 9 times out of 10, I made it rhyme. 9 times out of 10. A Cadillac will be last, but I can honestly say I've had 4 Cadillacs, and I got a chance to ride around while I was alive, and I could wave at people.
Yeah.
When you get that last ride, you won't be able to wave at nobody.
Oh, I don't think you will, man. I don't think you will, man. But back in my young days, I had a Fleetwood Brougham.
Okay.
You know, one of them bad boys, them things sticking out riding around in it, you know.
Okay.
With a rag top.
Okay.
But here's the question: you still drive a Cadillac?
No, I gave up Cadillacs because I learned another painful lesson about a Cadillac. Once a Cadillac starts going bad, they become a Battle-lac. Okay, I know I can read your mind. You probably say, what's a Battle-lac? When one thing go wrong with a Cadillac, when you fix that, something else will go wrong with it. When you fix that, something else will go wrong. So when they go bad, they go bad.
Yeah.
And the sad part about it, when you take it to the mechanic shop, it could be a minor issue, but you're gonna pay Cadillac price because you're not paying for the mechanical problems, you're paying for the name Cadillac.
Paying for the name.
Right. So I drive a Genesee now. I'm the Genesee man now.
Yeah. You know, I always had good things about those. I read about those Genesis, man. They're nice.
They got all the same bells and whistles as a Mercedes Benz.
Yeah, just different name.
That's all.
Yeah.
Good car.
So let's talk about your music career. I mean, your first single.
My first single in 2017 was entitled Viagra Man.
Viagra Man.
It was a novelty tune. I used to go on stage with a blue mask and I had a cape on and I used to throw them blue Aleve pills out in the order and the guys be on the ground picking them up. They actually thought I was throwing them some Viagras.
You said, blue Aleve pills, huh?
Right, because when I came off the porch, I didn't know anything. I didn't really have this Southern Soul thing down. My penmanship, my songwriting skills wasn't up to par. So when I got out in the game, Cliff Williams, the late great Cliff Williams, was his Tucker manager at the time. He pulled me to the side. He said, "What are you doing?" He said, "What you doing now, Cadillac? You labeling yourself as a novelty artist." I said, "What that mean?" He said, "That's when people laughing at you." He said it's okay, but you got to make a name for yourself by showing that you can be have more substance. He said, because the Viagra Man, they're just gonna laugh at that. That's a novelty to them.
Yeah.
And you gotta get a little deeper than you gotta do more than make them get up there and just laugh. You gotta show them that you can write some song with some substance as well.
Viagra Man. So how did that song do?
Man, everybody, a lot of the DJs in Mobile, they loved it because it was a gimmick because I had the blue mask, I had the cape with Viagra Man on it, and when I came out on the stage, people was in awe. It was like they got entertained, and I was educating them because all my lyrics was educated. I might say things like, if I drop my pill by 9, I'll be ready at 10. It won't be long then, baby, we'll be getting it in. I know taking Viagra might give me a headache, but having sex without it might be a big mistake. I know Viagra might make me go blind, but I'm going to take my chance tonight, girl, and hit you from behind. So,
boy, you rough.
So I educated a lot of guys about Viagra. So Viagra, the company Viagra owed me some money because I was actually promoting Viagra.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ought to pay me for that.
So does it make you go blind after a while?
Yeah. Well, I got no shame in my game. I've had my experience with Viagra, and I don't use them no more because the side effect will give you some crazy headache, and it will blur your vision. So, and the thing about that, while we're on this subject, for you brothers out there that might have a little issue, it ain't no shame to have a problem. It's a shame to have a problem and don't try to do something about it.
Right. Well, yeah,
it's help out there, fellas.
Oh, for sure. I had this guy in the back of my ambulance one time, older white gentleman. and I was getting his information while we was en route to the ambulance. And I said, what's your social? He said, let me think. He gave me the first 3 numbers. He said, I said, take your time. He said, I know mine the first to go. He said, that's what they say. He looked down, said, man, you know better, don't we? So yeah, I think you're right, buddy.
Yeah, but all of my music is I have a philosophy behind all of my music. It goes like this: be grown or be gone.
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah, I sing strictly for the grown-ups.
I came out discussing a song that this one guy used to ask for all the time, and he was relentless on Fridays, and he come in the club. He wouldn't bother anybody. He rode his bike, but he would come up to the DJ booth. Matter of fact, when I see him, man, he didn't come by. I would play his song, working it. He knows I'm working in there. He Cadillac man.
I wish I had a way of contacting that brother, man. You know, and I would love to publicly thank him. If you ever cross your path, tell him I said I thank him from the bottom of my heart, and I pray that God continue to bless him on all the days of his life for the support he gave me.
Oh, he might get mad because he didn't get a chance to see you. I say, hey man, I talk Cadillac man. You lying. Yeah.
Well, get that. Well, you got my number, right?
Yeah.
If you run across that, I am authorizing you publicly. Give that brother my number and please tell him to give me a call.
I only know his last name. I know his name Gerald. I see him from time to time. I run into him, man.
If you run across, give Gerald my number and tell him Cadillac man. Talk so I can officially tell him how much I appreciate him because I don't take no love and support for granted or like.
And that's a good thing. Before I get to the song, I've had a few artists. Like Sarah said, that's her cousin. She know how to get hold to him. One of my listeners said that's her cousin. Mm-hmm. But I appreciate guys like you, man, who stay grounded because I had talked to one particular artist. We were at a concert. We was in the corner just chopping it up. But if I call his name, a lot of people don't know who he is. But he used to be just down to earth, but now he blew up, and so he, too good to get interviewed, too good to shake hands with his fans and all that.
He don't got too big for his britches.
Yeah. So
wow.
I'm never gonna be an artist, but no matter how successful I get, man, to me, I read this article one time when I was working at IHOP and I was in high school, and the manager would buy these different posters to put in the back of in the kitchen to keep us motivated. And I read one that stuck with me today. This has been over 40-some years. I've been in high school 40-some years. It said it's your attitude, not your aptitude, determines your altitude.
Right. And that's so true. And the late great Bible Womack had a song, no matter how high, no matter how high I get, they'll be looking up to you. So some people so earthly good that they ain't no heavenly good.
Yeah. And that's a bad combination, but.
And the higher you go, the harder you're gonna fall when you
Oh yeah.
Artists like that, they have what is known as a big ego. But I'm here to let them know they don't know that ego is an acronym for easing God out.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Right. So when God is out the equation, you ain't got nothing but hell coming your way.
Yeah. Well, some folk rule by fame and money, man, and that all disappears.
Look here, man. Look. This is just a journey that will eventually come to an end. So I tell a lot of artists on my podcast, focus on your legacy. Because one day the curtain's gonna close. One day the phone's gonna stop ringing. It's always somebody coming behind you who's gonna take you to the stage one day. So when it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered? As a jerk or as an artist that had good talent, that was trying to help other people along the way? You want to be remembered in a positive way. And the only way you're gonna do that is how you carry yourself while you're on this journey. That's correct.
That's a mouthful right there, man. But while we on this song, let me stop teasing the audience and let me tell them how I got introduced to Cadillac Man. The song is called Good Love. I'm playing a remix version of it from the one and only Cadillac Man.
Good Love, the remix.
Then you got the background, got the water in the background for the shower. I'm calling it
you heard that water? I'm the only artist that can take a shower on stage without no soap and rag.
You did it. Every show, man.
That sound effect, it just an added perk,
I like that. But listen, every show I have at least two artists on here from Texas is my critics.
Okay.
Lady Archer from the Lady Archer Superior Band. She's been around. She's a legend. And I got the man with golden voice, Leroy Allen. Leroy's been all over the country. Leroy said, "Yes, sir."
Okay. Thank you.
So, yeah, they're my my critics, man, and they know music. As a matter of fact, if you ever get an opportunity to talk to Leroy Allen and Lady Archer, man, I mean, as a matter of fact, Leroy got an umpteen albums, and Lady Archer had a lot of other albums written by Ruth Davis, so she still had that voice today. So you ever get an opportunity to, they tune in every Monday night. They don't miss a show.
Okay.
Yeah. But nevertheless, you dropped another new hot single, man. And everybody's dropping trail ride music. So tell me about how you get off the trail ride. Who introduced you to trail riding?
I got into trail riding, by me being I'm pretty astute to the music business. And I know that, as an artist, there comes a time on this journey where you have to reinvent yourself. Because I came out in the era where, where you could get away. I grew up in the disco era. So I used to come out with the sequence jackets on, in the Gators on, and the pimp hats and like the hats I got on now. Okay, so it's an old saying, you can't beat them, join them. So everybody doing trail riding, so it became trendy. So it's no guarantee that I was going to get hit, but I know if I was going to get a chance, I had to get with the trend. So because trail ride was so prevalent, you can't even go to no concerts now without the line dancers and the steppers and the trail ride and the days they do. So ain't nobody trying to hear no, baby, can I show you that I love you? Only somebody getting away with singing ballads now and getting away with good love music was Mr. Breeze. God blessed him to get away with that. But most artists got to come out with something that's going to tickle the ears of these steppers and these trail riders. So I tried my hand at Southern Soul Rock, and some line dancers in Fayetteville, North Carolina, heard the song one morning on YouTube, put a dance to it without my permission, then called me and sent me the video and asked me how did I like it. I was so honored. Then they went and found a local promoter and booked me, and I had to drive to Fayetteville, North Carolina, and do a live show. And when I got there, it was almost sold out. I was the only artist on the bill, and the whole parking lot was filled. There was about 6 or 7 line dance groups waiting for me to come to town. When I got there, they took me out to Texas Roadhouse, and man, I was a headliner 7 hours away from Alabama, and they loved me in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Wow.
They fell in love with that song. Southern Soul Rock has its official line dance by a young lady by the name of Demetria Hill and her daughter, Too Smooth. They was with a group at the time called the GWV Steppers.
Yeah. So it's in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Is the song pretty popular there in North Carolina still today?
Yes. Like I said, they want me back by popular demand because the young lady that fell in love with music in Fayetteville, she started going to some of those big events that DJ paid me be doing, where they have like 10,000 line dancers and steppers and 300 and 400 groups, and she networked with all these. That they have their own community, and she done taught a lot of other line dancers my dance up in the Fayetteville area.
One of our artists, he goes by the name of Talari. He's on here, and he had a question, and one of his questions was, Cadillac man, if you don't mind, take us back to your beginning. What inspired you to be an artist, and if you would tell us what are some of the important and positive lessons that you learned during your journey that you carry with you today?
Okay, well, I started off in gospel. I was a choir director for 7 years, and the church wasn't paying me, and I raised up in a household with R&B music and blues, so I got inspired. I knew that I had what it took, and I just ventured over into Southern Soul, and what lesson I learned is that on this journey, I found out that the music is 90% business and 10% show. That one thing that every artist needs to focus on is learning the business side of this thing, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to make or break your career, is how well you know how to navigate through the business side of this thing. A lot of artists are losing money because they don't know how to register their music. A lot of artists getting raw deals because they don't know about contract when they getting songwriters to write songs for them. So if you don't know your paperwork, it's going to bite you in the butt one day on this journey. So my tip was make it your business to learn the music business.
Right. And even with R&B groups, man, I remember watching on Aung San, there's this channel called Aung San, and they were featuring New Edition with Bobby Brown.
Right.
They were saying how back in the day how they got screwed with paperwork, and the same thing with not TLC, Salt and Pepper. Well, they tell you this told a similar story. What you talking about until they learn that business side.
Well, we can go even further back. Everybody know the late great Jackie Wilson, Lonely Teardrop.
Yeah.
The brother died so broke, Michael Jackson had to bury him because he was a sensational artist, a ladies' man. They toured when he got to where his health was failing, he couldn't tour no more. His record label had all his papers set up to all his royalties was going back to the label. He died broke.
Wow.
Because all he know how to do was sing, look pretty, and dance. So he was a hell of a showman and a hell of an artist. But when at the end of the road, if you don't have your paperwork, because you're gonna be in trouble, because nobody gonna stay in the bright light forever. At one time there was a King George. That was Tucker, and then King George came along, and there was King George, and then out of the blue, 803 came along. And one day somebody else gonna come along and take his position. So the name of the game is like the fight game. Somebody's always gonna take that belt from around your waist.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you got to rely on your royalties one day. And if your paperwork is set up right, you can, depending on how popular you are and what kind of numbers you're running up in the game, you can have every 3 months you can have a nice little royalty check.
Yeah. But I think, you know, I don't sing. I don't sing at all. I'm a DJ, you know, playing clubs. But I think because of guys like yourself, and you mentioned Jackie Wilson, I think the younger artists are becoming a little bit smarter when it comes to fine print and having lawyers present and all that. You know.
So, well, you know, I don't interviewed over 250 artists up and coming. A lot of them don't even know the basic thing like Luminous SoundScan. A lot of them don't know what a performing right organization is. So I tell them no shade, no disrespect. I don't want to make them embarrassed about it like I'm throwing them under the bus. But that's what my podcast is. I give my disclaimer: to entertain, educate, and to inform. A performing right organization means BMI, ASCAP, CSEC. Luminous SoundScan is an organization that you got to do your paperwork with. In the event you start getting billions of streams or millions of streams one day, only then will that song really be acknowledged by the Billboard 100 chart.
Oh, wow.
But you got to submit your IS, International Standard Recording Codes, your UPC codes to their database, all that. But, you know, it's a title registration that you got to have on file.
And all that's good to know information, man. You may studying writing podcasts, you might need to write artists as well. So, you know.
Oh man, I put so many artists on game. I teach artists about stage presence. They don't know what that means. Stage presence. Very few artists can get away with speaking. I mean, it's more than just being of the singing. You got to know how to read the crowd. You got to be so good at reading your crowd until sometimes you look at your set list and say, I'm not going to even sing this song to this particular crowd.
Yeah.
And you got to know how to move, walk around from side to side of order, and engage with order. You got to be a little comical. You got to be a showman. You know what I mean? You got to be a total package. That's called, back in the day, the record label used to have people hired to do this called artist development team.
Yeah.
So a lot of artists coming off the porch and they think it's all about getting a mic. No, a real good promoter is watching for your stage presence, your vocals, how well you interact with the fans. I mean, it's a whole lot to it.
That's good knowledge, man. That's a lot of stuff, you know. See, I didn't think about that, you know, for his rights and music rights. A lot of those, like I say, a lot of the small print. And
one thing an artist need to do, they need to learn how to fill out their email, the mechanical, mechanical, and for your zinc license. Just say 20 years from now, you got a song that's commercial, and to where somebody want to put it on a radio station. I mean, a TV commercial. But if it's not, if the necessary paperwork ain't involved, you won't even get the mechanical royalties or the zinc license.
Right.
You know, so it's so much you have to. Most artists don't know it's six different things you have to do before you register your song to the public. Otherwise, you're leaving money or potential money on the table. And there's another thing that artists don't know about called an air clause. An air clause is where you can get with BMI and you can fill out some paperwork to where when you die, your grandkids or great-kids can receive your royalties because your royalties never die. Let me put that out there to the public. The artists die, but your music never dies. We live on a digital age now. As long as there's TikTok, as long as there's YouTube and Spotify and iTunes and all those platforms, you can be dead in your grave 100 years from now, but your music gonna be playing on somebody's radio or somebody's platform somewhere. And if you ain't got the paperwork set up, your royalties just going up in the air. Do your paperwork now so that your grandkids can get your royalties. Yeah. Marvin Gaye kids are still getting his royalties. That's why they sued Robin Thicke for using his composition on one of his songs.
Yeah, I remember that.
because Robin Thicke didn't know that Marvin Gaye kids knew the business. They had enough sense to know when they heard that note, they knew that was their dad original composition. They went to his record label and they hit it because he was impeding on their royalties.
Right. And they won
$7 million. So every time you go in a store somewhere, sometimes you can still hear Sam Cooke music playing. You can still hear Tyrone Davis. Them boys are dead or gone. But Pete Gaines, somebody somewhere is getting their royalties.
Yeah.
So that could be your artist, whoever I'm talking to out there. That could be your grandchild one day getting your royalties another 50 years from now. But you got to do the paperwork. And can I say this, Gary?
Go ahead.
Paperwork is including everything. If you go to the bathroom, I tell my artists on my podcast, I make them laugh. If you go to the bathroom and take a crap, and when you come out of it, I promise you're going to have to do some kind of paperwork.
I don't know what that was. Man, let's get to your trail ride song.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let me ask you this: with the song "Something So Rock," do you know the line dance?
No, I got two left feet, man. I don't know how to do my line. I don't even know how to do it. When I went to they tried to show me, and I was like, never mind. And but I'm gonna put artists up on game, and I don't mean no disrespect to line dancers out there, but most of these line dancers, and somebody can challenge me, they all pretty much look alike for the most part. Mm-hmm. So if it's 120 beats per minute, any line dancer that know how to line dance really can get behind you and do a line dance, and it'll look just like it's your dance. If they dance it to the 120 beats per minute.
Yeah.
They all going forward, they all dipping, they all spinning around. They so similar. They pretty much look all alike. Some people probably gonna get mad because I'm saying this, but on my podcast, I keep it 100. They all look alike. So I could get on and do I could have a line dancer do a dance by another dancer, and it look like it's my dance.
Yeah.
As long as all the line dancers in one accord and then sync together, it's still gonna be a beautiful sight to see.
What's amazing to me is about every song you play. I played Saturday night, between artists. At the end of the night, I got a chance to cut loose. It's like every song I played, it was a line dance too.
Right, line dance is trending now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell a lot of artists. But people are actually getting tired of line dancing now. They really want to go back to the days where I can walk across the floor and ask a young lady, would you care to dance? You ain't got no room on the dance floor for that. So you and your girl got to sit down. If you don't line dance, you got to just stay out the way now, because the dance floor is going to be flooded with line dancers.
That's correct.
And not only that, and they might get mad if I say this too, a lot of times they overshadow the artist. The artist have been singing his heart out, and everybody watching the line dance out there jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
And then they want to get up on stage in front of the artist now.
Yeah, I did a line dance party, man, December. And it was 100 songs. As a matter of fact, my buddy, Leroy, like my brother, man, we do a lot of shows together. And she gave me a list of all these songs they wanted. Mm-hmm. And Leroy Allen, I called him and said, man, you had a line dance. And ever since then, he been following the numbers, man. It's off the charts. He didn't know he had it out there. I didn't know I seen the list, but yeah, it's pretty popular. But let's get to the Southern Soul Rock, man. I heard it earlier, and I kind of like it, man. It make you kind of want to get up and move a little bit, man. So,
yeah, it'll make you want to do the Baptist hop.
The Baptist hop, huh? That's a little bit different from the Methodist hop, huh?
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
referee with a whistle.
He say shout out to Nephew Jones, 803, tell him I'm on it. I'm coming, man. Put me in the game, coach.
That's right. I'm coming. And that's the attitude you gotta have as an artist. You got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then there's a waste of your time and energy. And I don't mean in an arrogant or in a cocky way, but in a way to where you just got to believe that this is a gift that God put in you, because it's a God. Music has to be a calling on your life, and you have to be one of your purposes in life. Otherwise, you're gonna fall by the wayside. And I tell a lot of artists that too. Don't just jump on the stage and get all excited and think that it's all glamorous. There's a lot of hard work, and if you ain't built for this, you're gonna throw in the towel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's in everything, in every aspect, but especially music, man. I mean, if you're going to be one of the greats, be at the top. I know Leroy, he's always working on his music, man. Now, I mention him a lot because we, it's like my bro, man. We do a lot of shows together, a lot of track shows together. And he's always working on his craft, trying to, hanging out with the younger generation, adjust the tone, adjust the levels, and, adjust the BPMs to, this is what you got to do, man. You're gonna, stay in the game.
Right. And I like to commend you for what you do. Because what you do is a lot of guys think, oh, the money. I know y'all can make good, decent money, but it's fair to say the job you got, the profession you got, it's a calling on your life. Everybody ain't cut out to do with what you do.
Yeah. Well, I've definitely been blessed, man, to come home every night. Let me tell you.
Right. It's got to be a calling on your life. You got to be built for that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But before I cut the interview off, man, tell us a little bit tell the listeners about your podcast and how they can tune in and listen to your podcast.
Great. You can call me at 334. First of all, I'd like to say hello to Vicky P. She's a podcaster. She's on here. I like to say you can call me at 334-306-0176. But if you're out there and you're doing anything in the music industry, I'm going to find you anyway, because I'm dubbed as the bounty hunter of Southern Soul. And that's how I found 253 artists. And the first thing they said, how you find me, Kelly? I said, I'm the Southern Soul. I'm the bounty hunter of Southern Soul. So if you're doing anything in this industry, you're making any kind of noise, I promise you I'm going to find you.
Yeah. Well, see, what I like about podcasts like yourself, Southern Soul Podcast, and mine, is that I love blues and Southern Soul. Matter of fact, blues was Southern Soul, or Southern Soul, with Johnny Taylor.
Well, Southern Soul ain't nothing but rhythm and blues. And if anybody can prove me wrong, I welcome a challenge. We just the modern day Tyrone Davis and Al Greens and Betty Wright and Aretha Franklin sing about the same story, lying, cheat. That's all.
You know exactly where I was going.
Same chord progression, same music that's popular that resonated in the South. Good feel good music down in the South. James Brown's song of the best in the 60s. Soul music.
Yeah.
Music that resonate down in your soul, make you feel good.
Well, that's when you know you're in the winning Cadillac. All the history you have, and obviously you do your homework, man. And so, I mean, some folks, in it for a season. A lot of people in it for a long time and a reason, man, to educate and promote the knowledge and the music, man, and help it live on and on and on and on and on.
Right. I tell all artists, learn this business because the business side can keep you relevant. What I mean by that, if the phone stop ringing where the promoters are not booking you, if you know how to play an instrument or multiple instruments, you got a good ear, you can become a producer. If you're quick with it and you're good with an ink pen, you can become a professional songwriter. If you know a lot of people in the industry and you got inside contacts and got good phone skills, you can become a manager. It's so many things you can do besides being on the stage with a mic in your head and still keep yourself relevant and make money in this music business. Get you a podcast. If you don't did your homework and know how to control the narrative, and you can give some knowledge to people, and you're not afraid to talk to people. So it's a lot of things you can do once the phone stop ringing. It ain't over with because the day will come when the promoter will not be calling you like they used to, because it's going to be somebody coming behind you with a bigger hit and a hotter song.
Well, one thing Carl Malone played with Utah Jazz. And one of the guys asked him how come he worked out so much. He said, well, look, every day I'm not in the gym, in the weight room, somebody else is.
Somebody always gonna come behind you that's gonna overshadow you, and the phone will stop ringing because I tell artists, don't take it personal. It's a business. It's a business. Promoters are not gonna invest their money in you once your draw is not there or your song is not as hot. Not that you don't have talent, but he's trying to recoup his money, so he's gonna get a guy behind you though with a hotter song, with a bigger fan base. So when your phone start ringing, it's not because they don't love you, because the promoter trying to get his money, so he gonna call the next guy with a hotter song.
Yeah, next
So
man.
so what are you gonna do then when your phone slow down? Throw in the towel? No, there's other things that you can do to keep yourself relevant. And that's why I got into podcasts. My podcast is more popular than I am. I'm more popular as a podcaster than I am an artist now.
Yeah. Well, I think Sarah Palin said it best. Don't retreat, reload.
Hey, when you run out of bullets, you can kill them with the butt of the gun.
That's what they did in Cowboy Day. They threw the gun at them.
There you go.
Look, Cadillac, man, it's been a pleasure, man. I mean, it's been a pleasure. And I promise you, this time next year, I'm going to scratch it off my book.
Please do, brother. Please do. I would love for you to be there so you can network with those artists. Like I said, there were so many artists, and I welcome. Matter of fact, I invited Vicky. You know, some came she couldn't make it, and see, because I want them to be able to network with other people in the industry. I'm not the only podcaster, and I don't mind sharing my platform. I want other podcasters to meet these artists, and so they can get on your platform. Matter of fact, I'll be next time I have an interview, I'll let them know how to contact you if it's okay with you.
Hey, man, you got my number. Next month will be a year, and I'm trying to keep it going, keep it fresh. I mean, you ain't got to be an A-lister, B-lister, C-lister. You got to just have love for the music and dedication. And you try to make a name.
Right.
And we're going to have a conversation.
Yeah. But I appreciate you from the heart, brother, for taking time. I was so excited. I was like a kid on Christmas morning. I said, wow, finally somebody interviewing me. You know, I'm so busy interviewing everybody Monday through Friday, but nobody don't know nothing about the Cadillac man. I be like, hey, I'm an artist. I'm over here. Interview me somebody, please. I'm an artist too.
Well, you know what's funny? When I thought about you, when I made the phone call, I was playing with Good Love, and I was blending and mixing it. I said, let me call the Cadillac man. So I look you up.
Well, I thank you. I appreciate the love and support. I really do, Gary. I really do. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Cadillac man. I appreciate you taking time out your Monday night to hang out with us, man. Look, my phone line's always open. You have my email. Anytime you want to come on the show and chop it up, because I'm the young buck, so I don't mind learning. Every opportunity I get is gonna make me better.
Each one can teach one.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you taught me something, because I was reluctant to try to come on this stream and didn't even know that I had a webcam in my desk to bring me up for my photo. I already throw in the towel because I was trying to go against the grain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's about change. So you helped me come out that mindset.
You gotta keep up. But you look clear as day, man. The whole, we on YouTube, man. So we see from Kentucky to Texas to Alabama, everywhere.
I'll come back now, you hear?
All right, good Cadillac, man.
Thank you, brother. God bless you.
Have a good night.
You too.
That was the one and the only, the Cadillac man. I heard about the Cadillac man through this guy. Like I said, he would come in the club every Friday and some Saturdays when I was playing at this club on Old Spanish Trail. And he would say, man, can you play Good Love? And I said, who? He said, the Cadillac man. I said, man, who's the Cadillac man? Well, I started playing that song, and everybody started liking it in the club. So it became my rotation at the club on Fridays and Saturdays. Yeah, so I'm waiting on my other artists to check in. We spoke earlier. He hadn't checked into the studio just yet. So you know what I do while waiting on the artists. We have a little fun. Betty Jenkins, Betty Boo, how you doing? My man Leroy Allen, always in the building. Lady Audrey, always in the building. I appreciate y'all, man. The one to Amy. Zonia James. Kool-Aid. They in the house, y'all. So let's have a little fun for a minute. I'll make a phone call to make sure he's ready. And we can get the show on the road.
Come out and dance. Don't be afraid. Just give yourself a chance. Ain't no secret how to do the steps. Come on, people, and join the red. Oh, smile, yeah. Just smile. Take 2 steps to the left. Take 2 steps to the right. Slide to the back, y'all. And rock all lines. You can't do sitting down in your seat. Come on, people, get up on your feet. Try to people, see what you can do. Now you got it, you're doing it too. Oh, and smile. Hey. Then you smile. Then get a bass ring song. Then a guitar son, he like to slide too. 1, 2, 3, 4. And smile. Hey. And smile. When you move to make wild and blue, jump into spend time after work, going out and staying all night. Now you come home without any explanation. We don't even have a decent conversation. I don't know how can we get it straight. All you wanna do is, baby, run and play. You got me worried about the way you treat me. You got me worried, baby, worried about the way you treat me. I've been going along with you, baby, but even a dog get tired. If I don't make it with you, don't you know I try. I found your phone number on the table, present on the bed. Oh yeah. So I'm tired talking about it over again. Got me worried, worried about the way you treat me. You got me worried, you got me worried, baby. Worried about the way you treat me. I always expected you. There were times I protected you. You let me down. But what I heard about you is all over town. You should feel crying the way you act. You ought to stop cheating behind my back. You should be ashamed the way you treat your man. If you lose a good thing, you don't want to blame. I don't know how you're gonna get it straight. All you gonna do, but I play. You got me worried about the way you treat me. You got me worried. Woman, you got me worried about the way you treat me. You got me worried. You know I can't sleep at night. Coming back with that baby. Listen, you got me worried. You got me worried about the way you treat me. You don't stop what you're doing, baby. I'm gonna find it somewhere else. You got me worried. You got me worried, baby. So I'm tired of worrying, baby. Yeah. You got me worried about the way you treat me. You know I love you. Oh, you know I love you, baby. Worried about the way you treat me. Listen, you know I'm worried. Me, baby. Yeah. I'm worried about you.
I know we're doing our blues feeling so nice.
You got me worried. Woman, you got me worried, baby. Worried about the way you treat me.
Hey, Alan. You know how we do that. Hello, Lieutenant Ward Jones. All right, y'all. My artist asked me to resend the link, so I'm waiting on him to try to log on. Until then, we're going to keep it rolling. I don't know if he can get on because I sent it to him once, and he said he couldn't get on, so I'm trying to give him a minute to come in the studio. But if he doesn't, we know how to have fun, but we're going to wait on him. That's the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. know something about this O.B. Wright.
To keep me warm. No,
I'd like to hear the New Davis on the stage together.
hold me tight.
O.B. Wright and New Davis. Be a hell of a concert, man.
Living here all alone. So tired of these cold, lonely nights.
Oh, here in the studio. Bad news. I see you, man. Hold on, bad news.
You that I need. Without you, honey. My heart's about to freeze. Oh, it's cold. So cold without your love. It's cold. So cold without your love. Were here with me. It was so warm in this house. Since you've been gone, girl, my love been on ice. And only you can throw it out. 'Cause it's you, girl. You that I need. Got you, honey. My heart's about to freeze. Oh, so cold without your love. It's cold. Cold without your love. I can't stop the tears running through my veins. Can't hold back the tears, Lord, I can't stop the rain. When I try to forget, I start remembering the way you used to hold me close. I start trembling, Lord, trembling. Cause it's you, girl. You that I need.
Hey!
Without you, honey, my heart's about to freeze. Oh, it's cold. Cold without your love. It's cold. Cold without your love. I'm freezing. I need some squeezing. I need your arm to keep me warm. It's cold in here. So cold without your love. It's cold in here. So cold without your love.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, I'm an artist finally checked in, and we ain't gonna keep him here waiting. We gonna bring him on in. He go by the name of Bad News.
What's up,
What's up, my brother?
man? I'm cooling, man.
I don't know, so you like
Giving
having a good time, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah. That part, but you know, you already got one or two ignorant people here eating pork and stuff, but it's okay. How you doing, man?
Well, you gotta educate them. Can you hear me?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're freezing up a little bit, but I'm still like you in a restaurant or something. But I can hear you.
It's like it's now you want to say something, you some shit going. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I got you good now. You got better reception.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Like
walking
you're
out.
moving.
I'm walking outside now. Okay. Hello, world.
What city you in?
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, you're in ATL.
Yeah, I just got to Atlanta. I just flew in from Chicago. I had Chicago last night.
You had a show? You had a show?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Big Mooch and Mike Clark. We had a show out there.
Okay. Okay. How was that?
Oh man, you know what's going on. When I show up, I show out, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you're doing it.
Yeah, when I show up, I show out.
Well, look, we're gonna get right down to it. Look like you have a little family fun, man. You
Yeah,
just
man. Today my manager's birthday, man. We out here raise, eat. But you know, man, it's always business over playtime, so we gotta work. Let's
yeah,
work.
yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, hit me up, man. And let me tell you this: I love when the artists call me back, man, and say, "Man, come back on the show, man." So you
Hey
can't hurt
man,
you can't hurt my feelings, man.
like I tell people, podcasters, DJs, promoters, fans, steppers, line dancers, all that. Y'all the reason that we keep going. That's why I don't understand how some artists get so big and forget about y'all. Cause if it weren't for y'all, there wouldn't be no them. There wouldn't be no us. You know.
You know, me and Cadillac, man, just had the same conversation, man. We had the same conversation.
That's why folks respect me so much. Look, like, even though I'm booked every week all over the world, I'm still gonna do these podcasts. When I see my fans, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna take pictures. We gonna kick it. We gonna laugh. You know, cause if it weren't for people like y'all, it wouldn't be no me. I'd still be on the street hustling. You know what I'm saying? Cause
And
I ain't never had no job. This music, see, the music made a lot of people life. It saved my life. You heard me?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
my dad went to the federal penitentiary. He was gone all my life. My brother got sentenced to 20 years at 18. My other brother got sentenced to 35 years at 17. You know what I'm saying? So like I beat the odds. So you know, like
yeah.
I'm blessed, man. I thank God in a different way, you know.
And that's a good testimony, man. He got something better for you.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about your new release, man.
Oh yeah, man. Me and my dog Anthony Q, we just dropped one called "Giving You All My Love." We just dropped. I need y'all to go stream that. And I just did one with Theo Zeal and Marcellus too.
No,
We
I
gonna
didn't know
talk.
that.
We're gonna talk about that later.
I didn't know that. Old
Yeah, I
school,
got
man. How you pull that off, man? Yo,
man,
Zealand?
Theo Zeal. We got one. My verse dedicated to my grandmama, and his verse dedicated to his mama. It's more like a personal song, you know. We
Yeah,
just shot the video. We just shot the video and everything.
I've been trying to grab that cat for a minute, man.
Who you want, Uncle Theo?
Yeah, I've been trying to grab him for a minute.
Oh, you should have been. I make that happen. I call him. Matter of fact, when me and you get off, I
Yeah,
call him and make that happen. I call his wife so she can set it up for you.
yeah.
I
I had,
got you. Yeah, you should have been told me. I could have been made that happen.
yeah, I had called the number and I kept getting a recording. I kept making well, and I do that with a lot of artists, man. Eventually, they get back with me when they're not busy because I know they have busy schedules. And,
Right.
he's still doing his thing, and I respect that, So I'm patient because they make me look good, coming on the show, taking their time out, So I can't really complain, but they do get back with me eventually. Most of them anyway.
Right. But
But if
man,
I ain't
like,
all with attitude like yours, man, my show be off the chain, baby.
man, look, that's why I said, man, I gotta come back on. Papa C, I gotta come back. Well, man, Unc had me lit live and local, baby. You had me lit live and everybody started calling me after I came out the last time, like, where can I find that bandana around the boots? I didn't know you were surcharge on artist. So I'm asking, I'm like, what you talking about? I see they were tuned into your show.
Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, after your show, that bandana around,
Yep.
chick called me, inboxed me about that song, man, and they been playing the trail rides.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. Like
Yeah,
last night when I was in Chicago, I guess they didn't know who I was at first. But when that bandana around the boot came on, man, everybody started running to the floor. I'm like, what in the world going on? They just started hitting the dance. I said, oh yeah, we got them. We got them. And then like when I do that BBW, I like them thick,
yeah.
kind of chunky. With a fupa sitting over that monkey. Girl, come here. They love that when I do that little scoop.
See, I gotta do this, man, because you put something on my mind. So you want to take me to the trail ride for a minute, so I gotta do this for a minute. Hold on.
Let's go.
Hey, bitch. Man, I did the trail ride. I've been seeing them women walk around with them back down around the book. I had to hit Big Moose up, man. We had to make an album.
Y'all gone?
What you trying to do? The last time I listened,
Yeah, but I'm gonna talk about you so bad. That's why I want to see what you had on. I'm gonna talk about you bad. What's going on there? Keep going up.
She wanna slide in the boots. That's how she get. That's how she get. She be flipping her teeth. I mean, she get. She I be hugging them dudes. I be like, help. She from the country, so she love us some shine up. A mud slap, mud queen at the right queen. That grandma's on the pussy, so tip. I like them juicy, cause I need me some pleasure. A woman from the country, boy, that's a blessing. She simple music, the shirt got a match her. Every weekend, she had a track. They know whatever, I swear she go back. She got a pain, she from the country, so she step with it, two-step with it. She got a pain.
Hey, you made me do that, man. You made me do that, dog.
Hey, man. She wanna step at the ride. I guess we stepping. She wanna
Yeah,
slide in them boots. That's how she feeling.
I played that song 2 weeks ago in the club on Sunday night, man.
Oh man. Oh
And
man.
the older folk, everybody on dance floor dancing too, man.
Oh, well, hey, wait till you get that one with me and Anthony Q out there. We sure enough finna go crazy.
You dropped it yet?
Oh yeah, we dropped it last week.
What was the name of it?
Giving you all my love. That one I'm in Atlanta trying to do tonight. Get somebody all my love. Yeah, you see I'm walking on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Looking for love.
I see that. But let me ask you this. Did you have a show there as well, or you just out there celebrating?
Sir?
You have a show there as well, or you just out there celebrating?
Yeah. I got to go on about an hour and a half. That's why we just came and got something to eat.
Okay.
You know it be all work, no play, baby. All work, no play.
I see you trying to make it add up.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get it, man. I'm on the dang interview.
Let's do it like this for a minute.
I'm a blues artist. Tell them, hey, y'all.
Happy Monday!
You hear what he playing? Listen. I hope your trip will fly up. Walk ahead. I swear to God. Hello, world. Don't try to hold it now. You just popping your shit. Now you want to hold it. Did not start the show on the sidewalk.
I ain't like with Chuck and Smith, never owning it. Put the money, call it dead, and gotta go and get it. When I say that I got you, that's what I mean. When I'm on the road, baby, I be drinking like a friend.
Got to read the shit home.
I gotta get my son. You gotta know that I do. Cause ain't that like spending every moment that I have with you. And giving all of my love. I'm giving all of my love to you.
What floor y'all on? Third. Oh shit, move your hand up. Well, I think all that gonna get it. Her forehead too big.
Where y'all at, too?
You up there, 9-9. No, ain't nothing going on. You probably ain't nothing.
Oh, shit, this ain't us. Oh,
Shit, this ain't it. Yeah.
Man, you know you
Yes,
sound like
sir.
that. Man, Sony, man, you sound just like Bun B, man.
Everybody say that, man. Everybody say that.
Just like Bun B, man. But hey, dude, that's tight, man.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that. You gotta get that one going for me, huh?
Yeah, man, that's nice, man.
Cause get what I told her, Unc. I said, I ain't lying. Wish I could spend every moment with you, but the
Yeah,
money calling daddy gotta go and get it. When I say that I got you, that's what I mean. When I'm on the road, baby, I be tweaking like a fiend.
all right.
that's a nice hook, man. But I like the beat, man. I love the beat, man.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's another cat I've been trying to run down, man. Anthony Q, man.
Okay, yeah, I
Man,
get you. I get you with his manager.
yeah, tell him to get at me, man. I've been trying to run down Anthony Q for a minute, man. He got
Hey,
a song like,
look, we gotta run him down. Huh? We gotta run him down.
yeah. Well, I know you can. I know you rubbing elbows with all of them, man. I know the news in the, look here. You right there in the nucleus, in the center.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
But
yeah.
I like what you're doing, man. I love your energy, man, for real. Man,
Man, I appreciate it.
you one of them cats I can interview every week, man. I know it's gonna be hot.
Man, listen, I gotta come out there with you, man. We gotta get one in house together in house.
Hey, man, all you gotta do is say the word. This space right here. I'm not renting. This is my office right here, man. So you say,
So you
hey,
you in Houston, right?
yeah, I mean,
Okay, got you. Yep,
so
yep. We
anytime
definitely
you
got.
want to step in, bro, then yeah. I don't care what I got going on. How many I got on the program tonight, we gonna slide them over and make it happen.
Man, I appreciate that. We definitely gonna make that happen real soon, man.
Yeah.
I really want to do that when my album drop. My album gonna drop next month on the 27th. I got a trail ride stepping album called Stepping at the Trail Ride before my official blues album come out.
Okay.
Yes, I want to do something then because my blues album gonna drop on my grandmama's birthday, December the 6th.
Okay. Well, look, you don't have a limit, man. When you want to come on the show and talk about it, man. You know, because like I say, I can interview you every week, man. Because you always bring in the heat.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna keep it coming too, man. I
Yeah.
swear I'm gonna keep it coming. Yep, man. We gonna keep it coming. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you for having me on, and we gonna put it together.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, I know you're on your way to the concert, man. Enjoy your show, and I ain't
Yes,
gonna hold
sir.
you much longer. But we get more time, man. We're gonna chop it up. And we're gonna play some more music. We're gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look, if you free next week, let's go and do a part two when I come on back next week, and we can show enough sit down when I'm settled, and we
Oh,
gonna
done
go crazy. And then what we could do is I'm gonna give you about 3-4 unreleased songs that ain't even dropped yet. We finna go crazy on
yeah.
here.
You got my email address.
Yes, sir. I'm finna go and flood you too.
Okay. Well, cool. Okay. Well, good luck with your show tonight, man. Let's come on back.
Man, okay, I got you, man. Say no more. Y'all have a blessed one.
All
I
right,
got you
man.
on. Yes,
Good
sir.
night. All right. That's bad news, man. I like that song. I really like that beat. when I listen to new music, the only first thing that comes to my mind is me being in the club on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and having something fresh that no other DJ have. So, it's nothing like breaking music. So, yeah, that was Bad News. So we had Cadillac Man and Bad News. And run the same circle. Actually, I had Bad News week before that schedule, but I found out him and Cadillac Man was real tight, so I put him on the same flyer. Bruce J, what's up, Bruce J? How you doing tonight, man? Entertainer. D.D. Sims. J.R. Oh, come on, Uncle J.R. in the building, So y'all know when we got time, y'all love that bad and play a little music, and so I got about 15 minutes left with it. We can play a little music and we can have some fun. And I'm gonna do just that. So y'all hang out with me. I know some of y'all bedtime coming up, but I appreciate y'all love. Skinny girls and big girls, but right now I need some big girl love.
Somebody's giving this love.
That's Lady Audrey in the Superior Band. Big girl love.
Heard you've been taking some late night rides, all up and down the block, and you've been calling up my girlfriend to see who's been parked outside my house. Yeah, now I appreciate some concern, but I put it in a box with you start to laugh, and what you so much better, yeah, than were you wondering who's on next? Who's ready to speak your love? You ain't the only one. No, who's ready to speak your love? You ain't the only one. Keep in the corners that you used to miss, leaving me with no words to speak. He's in the box, I didn't know could be so hard. This must have been all in your reach, and you know that you had it wrong. Well, must have been too much for ya. Stay away too long. Somebody else is beating it up for ya. No need for you to come. Who's in your child? I know you're real. And this is your love. You ain't the only one, no. And this is your love. No, you ain't the only one. When you had, boy, you didn't know it. Now you're not, 'cause somebody else is not. When you had, boy, you didn't know it. Now you're not, 'cause somebody else. So this is your love. You ain't the only one. No, this is your love. You ain't the only one. I heard you thought you were the only one, but I found someone better. Don't get mad, 'cause he gives me love. When you had it, boy, you didn't want it. Now you're not, 'cause somebody else is on it. When you had it, boy, you didn't want it. Now you're mad, 'cause somebody else is on it. Oh, yeah. Give me some love. Ain't no need for you to be crying.
Hey, Leroy, I'm laughing, Lady Audrey. See, Leroy Allen, you didn't know Lady Audrey that fast back then, huh? She said, I'm gonna tell you a story, a secret about that song. I bet you are, Lady Audrey. Good evening. I have my sister on the line, and Sister Calloway, I guess she just waking up from a nap. It's okay, she tardy, but she in the building. Hello, Sister Calloway, Anita, huh? They checking in. Better late than never. But yeah, Leroy, I bet you didn't know Lady Audrey that fast back then. She made that song. Mm-mm-mm. That's all right. You still one of my favorite girls, Lady Audrey. I still love you, but I'm just shaking my head at that song. This song I played other night during the concert. Chrissy Love, she one of the Houston artists as well. Yeah, she said she gonna tell me about it, Leroy. We want to know. She want to tell me publicly. I guess she gonna wait till I call her and she gonna tell me. She don't want to tell everybody about that song, but she sounded awfully fast on that song, Lady Audrey. I'm just calling you out. I'm calling you out in public. It's okay though. I'm sure you're gonna tell me about it. Let's get back to the music for a minute and play some Houston artists. Stand by, Leroy Allen. I got something for you. That's Chrissy Love. Houston's on. I was with her Saturday night.
I'm in just tonight. I'm hanging with my girls. Just like they say, girls just wanna have fun. I've been feeling myself, watching you go wild. I ain't gonna let nobody have my style. Hanging out with your boys and still ain't making no noise. For you for the streets, I'm just gonna do me. Don't wanna go tit for tat, can't go for that. Don't try to catch up with me, I'ma get my lick back. I'm playing on you, on you, on you. Whatever you do, I'ma go along with your move. Watch you pull you, on you, on you, on you. Whatever you do, I'ma go along with your move. You can and me too. I can tell by the things you say and the things you do. Don't wanna go tit for tat, can't go for that. Don't try to catch up with me, I'ma get my lick back. Tell me what you want, what you gonna do. I can't keep playing these games with you. Tell me what you want, what you gonna do. I can't keep playing these games with you. I'ma put you, on you, on you, on you. Whatever you do, I'ma go along with your move. Watch you put you, on you, on you, on you. Whatever you do, I'ma go along with your move. I'ma put you, on you, on you, on you. Whatever you do, I'ma go along with your move. Watch you put you, on you, on you, on you. Whatever you do, I'ma go along with your move. I'ma put you, on you, on you, on you. Whatever you do, I'ma go along with your move. Watch you put you, on you, on you, on you. Whatever you do, I'ma go along with your move.
Yeah, so that was Chrissy Love, y'all. We were together this past Saturday night. They had a concert at the Blue Room off of North Shepherd, so they had a bunch of artists in the building. But you know, Leroy and I and Lawton, we do those good gigs at the nursing home all the time. And you know, I always throw Leroy Allen under the bus because I have a mic in my hand, so I get it introduced. They think we just in there performing. You know, we performing for the folk in the nursing home and all that. and they don't know they have a national recording artist in the building. So I always bring Leroy up, and you know, he likes to sing certain songs, but you know, when I always get selfish and I always play the song I play the song I like, and he knows what song that is. And I'm sure he get tired of singing it, but he never say anything. He just go ahead and sing it because it's too late. So I started playing it, and I do something like this.
This is Leroy Allen, the Silky Soul singer, and you're jamming with the one and only DJ Poppa C.
He know what song it is. And I play it all the time, y'all.
How would you feel if I asked you to spend your whole life with me? Baby, believe in me, there's a strong love for you from someone else would never be. Yeah, it's real, it's real, it's real. I've never felt this way before. So say you'll be mine. Together we will open every door. You and me, together forever. You and me, just us two. You and me belong together, sharing everything that we do. Now you give me and I give you. I'll do what you want me to. Baby, we can make it right. We'll be together forever, forever. You and me. When I was down, you came along, picked me up and made me strong. You made me strong. Yes, it's true. Set my love for you, make life too short, and my days too long. But there you are, from out of nowhere, just like the sunshine of a rainy day. And I thank you for helping me to take this loneliness away. Oh, you and me, together forever. You and me, just us two. You and me belong together, sharing everything that we do. Now you give me and I give you. I'll do what you want me to. Baby, we can make it right. We'll be together forever, forever. You and me. You and me. You and me. You and me. Girl, we'll be together. You and me. Ooh, yeah. You and me. Forever, ever.
But in case y'all didn't know, Juice is not only steeped with musical talent like that. I get to hear him up close and personal when I have to pay admission when we do our shows. So that's the one and only. I call him every time I talk to him on the phone and ask, I say, this is the man with the golden voice. Not only Leroy Allen, but you know, Lady Audrey. We have not just musical talent, but we have legends in the city. And they hang out with me on a Monday night. And I am thrilled. I love y'all, and I thank y'all for the love and the support, Leroy, Lady Audrey. Mr. Calloway. I mean, every Monday, I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. But I'm gonna tell y'all again about the concert coming up May 9th. It's called Houston Best Soul Man Show, which is Saturday, May 9th at Taylor's. Pre-sale tickets are $15 and $20 at the door. I am hosting the show and I'm the DJ. We have Mac Under Gravity, Houston's own Mac Under Gravity, and Greg Watson, Ariel Bell, Lord Hughes, and T-Dash. I had T-Dash on the show a while back, man. He did his thing, and he came by the club and did his thing. So I get an opportunity. Y'all want to hear some good singing? Yeah, good environment. Taylor's is real nice. I've been there several times. Leroy and I doing shows. And actually, and this Saturday, I'll be in Fresno doing the Crawfish Festival with Brian Jack and me and DJ Pooh. $35 pre-sale, $45 at the gate. All you can eat crawfish. Then you get a concert. And you get a chance to see me and DJ Pooh. So that's this Saturday, and the weather's gonna be nice according to the weatherman. But also, last but not least, my daughter is she's running for Miss Texas. And so if y'all can support her cause, she's selling ads. If you have a business or you want to take out an ad, she's Miss Harris County right now. So her ads, her full page ad is $350. Half a page is $200, and 1/4 of a page is $100. And if y'all can see it, that way you can't see it because it's glare, but it's my baby. So yeah. But as always, clock on the wall says it's time to go. 1 minute past. I'm trying to keep YouTube happy so they can send me checks. So I do have my lineup for next week, but y'all have to tune in and watch the flyer for next week. But really thank y'all from the bottom of my heart thank you all of you all from the bottom of my heart for checking in and hanging out with me. And I really do, Leroy. You know, I really say thank you. Till next week, y'all. Same time right here at the 7 o'clock hour. Hanging out with Poppa Z and our Blues and Southern Soul show. Our live podcast. It's always hot. It's always good. I love the company, so thank y'all. Like I always say, Johnny Simpson said, you shoot for the moon. If you miss it, you're amongst the stars. I say, you tell one truth, it's been 1,000 lies. Good night, everybody. Be good to yourself and someone else. Thank you, Sarah. Drive safely, Roy. Put your seatbelt on, son.